What's up everyone? So full day of eating. I left a comment on one of my YouTube videos. I was like, thumbs this up if you want me to do a full day of eating, and it seemed a lot of you did, and my bad for not doing one in so long. I don't know why I didn't, but you know, apparently they're very helpful for meal ideas, you know, help people with their nutrition and stuff like that. So anyways, today my macros are 300 grams of carbs, 200 protein, 50 grams of fat. I've just raised them up slightly. My usual cutting macros towards the end of that cut were 200 carb, 200 protein, 50 fat. And so now, you know, I'm just kind of taking a bit of a diet break, trying to get some strength and energy levels back. And sorry, apologies about my voice and my face and stuff like that. I just woke up. But anyway, so time to have a bit of breakfast. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so first up on the menu is a big old omelette. So it's chopped peppers, onions, white potatoes, and some diced chicken. And then obviously the egg whites here, but this isn't egg whites because these are actually pretty expensive. I just use the bottle, but I actually have a big massive tub of egg whites, like 5 kg of egg whites I got for really cheap in this Courtney's place. There's, you know, a few of them all over Dublin, and you know, the prices are much better. And if anyone wants to, you know, they're all about kind of proteins. These aren't promoting me in any way, just they don't even know who I am. There are some addresses if anyone wants to screenshot that. So I'm going to throw these into the pan, and then I'm going to dump some egg whites on it. And oh yeah, there's the egg whites, actually 5 kg for 17.50. But yeah, so people always say that, you know, buying, you know, their meat and eggs and whatever it is too expensive. And you know, it is if you're going to the wrong places. So that's why I get, you know, all my kind of meat and stuff in meat factories. There's definitely a meat factory near you. I'm sure, you know, there's like 6 locations, or even just Google it. There's other shops like this in Dublin. And then I get all my other stuff in Lidl and Aldi. So, you know, that's a big tip for grocery shopping. Cook all your own food. You'll save so much money, and go to the right places. Alright, so that was 300 grams of egg whites. It was 550 when I first weighed it. My maths are right. This is 300 grams. Alright, so here she is. I put some hot sauce and cottage cheese on top. Probably gonna put some French's mustard on as well. That's like one of those things, like hot sauce. It contains like hardly any calories and a lot of flavor. And I'm also gonna have that green tea and lemon and ice drink I always have. So anyways, that's breakfast. Catch you at the next meal. Alright, so next on the menu is I'm going to make a smoothie. So I got some frozen fruit there. It's like bananas, raspberries, and some watermelon. And it's all about the frozen fruit. Makes it kind of like an ice cream consistency. Then I'm going to put some almond milk in there. I actually switched to almond milk because it's just got more volume in it. Like 200 milliliters is like 26 calories or something like that. I won't focus. But yeah, so almond milk, some frozen fruits, and then my protein sent me out a ton of different flavors so I could decide on which one is my favorite. So I think toffee or chocolate nut. I'm loving the kind of chocolate, coconut, chocolate nut flavors. I'm gonna go for toffee today. But yeah, as you know, my protein discount code, LIPS10, link in the description, the usual YouTube stuff. But anyways, so I'm gonna put this together now, and gonna enjoy it. Maybe add some cinnamon to it as well. Alright, give it a taste test. That's toffee flavor, definitely one of the best. That's insane. I'd say toffee flavor and chocolate nut are my favorites, but you know, they've got so many flavors. Also, I think today I'm gonna order a GoPro and a camera stand, because do you want to see what I've been using for a stand this whole time? I've been using this. literally a piece of junk I found out in my garden. I don't know what it is. And the box that I got my Nutriquick in. I literally prop it up there, and that's what I use. So I really am on that poverty soda, poverty meals, and the poverty camera stand. But hey, you know, I've made this far. You know, if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, there's no need to go all out on expenses. Like, you know, I started off using my iPhone 5. So for anyone, you know, who's unsure about a YouTube channel and if they want to start, just start small. That's some good advice. Also, this is kind of like the majority of my day, like sitting here doing emails. But someone also asked me, will you do a tour of your house? This is my family home, but you know, none of my family really live here. We actually rent all the rooms out to, you know, people from abroad or who are studying in Dublin. So the only place I can really go is either my room or the kitchen. So that's why you always see me in the kitchen, because it's kind of, I have my room, the living room, but I never watch TV, and the kitchen. So that's why you kind of always see this background, Joe. There's this kind of seating area, then there's the actual kitchen itself, and you know, that's my house. That's the house tour. But so yeah, anyways, just because a few people were asking about it. Also, who else is a fan of iced coffee? Something I'm into these days. And just show you what I'm working on, what I'm doing here. I am basically putting everything on my site to out of stock, because tomorrow I'm going to the UK and I won't be back till around Tuesday. So, you know, I don't want to be worrying about emails and plans. So and I want to be able to, you know, obviously give them my full attention. So anyways, gonna get this into me now. Probably gonna take some pre-workout too, and so much for taking some time off pre-workout. But get that into me and then hit the gym. Alright, so just about to hit the gym. Not exactly a meal, but I just thought I'd show you anyways. This is just my pre from my protein, and this is orange flavor, probably my favorite flavor, along with apple perhaps. And then just drinking some BCAAs and creatine. You know that I'm not too mad on BCAAs. I'm mainly drinking because they taste good, but it's also a great way to get in water. I think what helps my training so much, and you know, these are things that people don't think about, is a good sleep and hydrate properly. Like, I notice such a difference when you drink about 2 liters, 3 liters even before your workout. So the second I wake up, I get a liter of water into me, and I get about, in a day, 5 to 6 liters at least, which is just kind of like 2 of these. This is 2.2 liters. So it's actually not that hard to get in, and I notice it makes a huge difference. A lot of us now, we don't drink enough water. So that's what's going on. So just back from the gym, had a pretty good sesh, and I'm just about to have my post-workout meal. This is usually my biggest meal of the day, just personal preference, but I'll show you what I got going on. So keeping it pretty simple, just boiling the bag rice, chicken, and some mixed vegetables. And now this, and probably gonna throw it all into a pan, stir fried, some chilies. But this is something I try to teach, you know, to my clients and or even anyone who follows this channel. It's understanding food amounts. It's, you know, how to track your macros without tracking. So, you know, a fist-sized portion of protein, it's about 35 grams of protein. You know, this boil in the bag rice, it's 90 grams of carbs. I can tell you that without even looking at the back of the pack. You know, this small bowl of veggies, it's 60 calories, you know, very insignificant. You don't even have to weigh it to be exact. So that is what I always preach. It's learning how to track without tracking, so you don't even have to think twice about your diet. But so anyways, I'm gonna mix this all up. George formed this, boil these, and boil them in the pan as well, and then just put it all in the pan. So anyways, let's get it popping. Alright, so there is no method for this. Just throw everything in the pan and kind of stir fry, mix it up. Also, if you want, you can go all Moses up in this bitch and, you know, part it in the middle. So, you know, you can have this now, this later, but seeing as I like really big meals, you know, I have a crazy appetite, I'm just gonna have it all now. Also, this is a very handy one if you want to throw it into a Tupperware container, bring it to work, bring it to college, whatever it may be. Getting this into me and watching me some Tibbity Doodah hardest name to pronounce ever, so you know I can't just make it up every time. But comment down below, who are your favorite YouTubers? Who are some new YouTubers that you're into? Let me know. Alright, so I'll show you what I got going on here. Let's see if you can see that. So a new tripod to get rid of that poverty one, a GoPro, and a GoPro kind of floating hand grip, cause gonna get all that for Croatia. Just booked this last night, and this is only for like 5 days. I'm going around Croatia for like 2 weeks, but yeah, should get some good footage of that. Zrće Beach, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, but Island of Pag, Croatia. There's the lineup, and there's a few more to be added, and it looks to be seriously slick. But so yeah, that is in about a month or so. But anyone want to come, give me a shout. So yeah, gonna get the GoPro for that. Should make for some good footage. So polish that off, and so this is what I'm on today so far. So I'm pretty low on fats, so going to have to hit up some higher fat meals. Might get a steak into me or something. But always, I just got a question on Snapchat there. People ask me, yo, how can I hit my fat intake? Fat intake's very easy to hit. Just drizzle some extra virgin olive oil on your food, some coconut oil. You know, oils are just so easy to get in. Some peanut butter, nuts. You know, fat is typically very easy to get in. And another thing on Snapchat, if you want, see, today's Wednesday. Oh, I know. Today's Tuesday. So today is Tuesday, and tomorrow I'm flying over to Dan's to start the whole BodyPower Expo. And so, you know, I'm scheduling this to post tomorrow, because you know I'm gone till like Tuesday, so I won't be able to post a video. So add me on Snapchat for daily live vlogs of BodyPower. You know, I'll be kind of using Snapchat to vlog the whole weekend. So my username is RobLip, ROBLIP, really easy to remember. Add me there and snap me. I might snap you back. I actually try to reply to most people on this, as I do with, you know, my Facebook inbox and comments in the YouTube section. But anyways, on to the next meal. Got a FaceTime to attend to. Alright, so next up on the list, I got some protein oats. I'm gonna put in a good bit of peanut butter too, because like I said, I got some fats in it. And I wanna talk about, you see, okay, people always ask me, how do you make protein oats? And like, it's the simplest recipe there is. Like, people are like, do I put the protein in first? And like, sometimes I'm like, you know, how could people be asking this? Or like, sometimes I get some silly questions about fitness and exercise and stuff, but I have to understand that what seems so normal to me, you know, sources of carbs, sources of fats, sources of protein, it seems so normal to me, but it could be completely foreign to someone else, or like a complete beginner. And I have to put myself, imagine, you know, I was asking about something, a field that I'm not used to, like something that's completely foreign to me. Like, imagine, you know, I know nothing. Imagine I was talking to a mechanic. You know, I know shit all about a car's engine, and you know, I would probably ask some really stupid questions. So I encourage you, anyone, like, if you have a question, just ask. There's no stupid questions, because, you know, I could be asking really stupid questions in other fields of interest. So like I said, always, you know, feel free to inbox my Facebook page, or, you know, I tell all my clients this, I'm like, please ask as much questions as you like. Because like I said, you know, this is just very foreign to some people. Anyways, I'm gonna show you step by step how to make protein oats, how I make them anyways. So first off, I got 75 grams of oats here. Obviously put in as much as you want more carbs, more oats. And then after that, I put in some boiling water. Okay, so after you put in the boiling water, just leave them to sit for about 3 to 5 minutes, because, you know, that's essentially them cooking. And a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I don't like oats or water. If you add in banoffee protein and peanut butter, you know, they taste amazing. Okay, and then when they're, you know, warmed up, the water's soaked up, they're ready to go. Just add in your protein last, just pour it on. So it'll look like that at first, and then just give it a mix, just like that, until you can't see any powder, and it looks just like oats. So there you go, that is the next meal, the kind of snack I'm about to have, and now you know how to make protein oats. All right, let's give the banoffee a taste test. Usually, you know, some days I actually like won't even have any protein powder, but just with that all the flavors, I just love trying them all out, just out of interest. Let's give this a go. Oh my God, like, it tastes like dessert. I'm yet to really encounter a bad flavor, but that toffee one that I had in my smoothie earlier on, I think that's my favorite so far. All right, so end of the day, it is dinner time, so let me show you what we got going on here. We have, I think, just under 8 ounces of lean beef fillet, some potatoes, and I'm gonna chop these up into kind of wedges, chips, and season them, put them in the oven. Some mixed beans, get in that the fiber, and a big salad bowl here. Tip for anyone on a cut, you wanna be eating satiating foods, satisfying foods. So that is going to be high fiber, high protein, high volume food. So this will leave me, you know, not going to bed hungry. So I'm going to whip this all up now. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So steak and beans are nearly done, and these came out great. Just kind of like French fries, really, just chopped up different, and I threw some tomatoes in there for the lols. Now that is what I'm talking about. So mixed beans, tomatoes, oven roasted potatoes, 8 ounces of lean beef on a bed of lettuce, and some ketchup, 50% less sugars too, so it's pretty low cal. So very happy with that, and I'm going to devour this. Right, so that wraps up a good old classic full day of eating. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some meal ideas. Hope it helped you out. But this is also a bit of a farewell video, just for a while, because I'm going to Dan Harding's tomorrow. It's Wednesday, and then the two of us are going to travel up to BodyPower together. But I'm not going to get back until like Monday night, so Tuesday. So it's nearly going to be a week with no uploads. So what I want you to do is add me on Snapchat. The username is RobLip. Put it up on the screen here, and you know, there will be constant updates on that. It'll be like a live vlog, and then when I get back, I'm gonna upload everything. There's gonna be some really good content after BodyPower. So I'm really excited. Hope you're excited. Thank you so much for watching, and above all, keep it real.